Hey, we're back with another episode of Before You Die, the show where we give you the
After a couple hundred hours smashing demons in Diablo 2 Resurrected, I picked the Primevals to the curve a couple times and thoroughly reacquainted with the good and bad of Blizzard's most revered titles. I played more than my fair share of Diablo 2 in 2000 and 2010. Resurrected absolutely scratches an itch for the golden age of the genre. At the same time, it's a game from before modern concessions towards fun. Diablo 2's insistence on grind, unforgiving systems, and 20-year-old bugs can just make me feel tired. It's satisfying the time.
We got the barbarian and jumped in, and well, we can't speak for the long-term end game.
The gothic atmosphere of Diablo 2 is still unmatched. The completely redone graphics of Resurrected do so much more than a simple homage to the original game, adding 4K-friendly details that were out of the question locations like the monastery gates in Act 1, an outdoor area that was always a bit weird from an isometric point of view, now have visible roofs on the buildings instead of just a black sea beyond the walls. There's a wealth of detail in environments, monsters, and characters that made me appreciate the ability to dynamically switch between the old and new graphics to see the contrast.
It's a lot of fun.
In the aged but mostly gracefully polished, we have the arc of Diablo 2's story, which is good, but not as good as I fondly remember. The first two acts are fun, and each quest has a dark gothic fantasy vignette, while Act 3 is a great sprawling jungle with lots of little dungeons sprinkled around. Act 4, however, is boring as dirt. I have no idea how a story about invading hell itself could be boring, but Diablo 2 somehow did it with a combination of a dearth of NPC dialogue and linear areas. Thankfully, things pick up again with the Lord of Destruction expansion's Act 5. It's a bit rushed, but it's a good time. Of the 7 classes, I chose a paladin for my grand return to Diablo 2. This is because for 2 decades I've maintained a personal grudge against the dung beetle soldiers in Act 2, you know, the ones that poop lightning when you hit them. The paladin's lightning resistance aura allows me to laugh in their faces and kill them in humiliating ways, and it's been everything That's part of the charm of Diablo 2, and it's still great design today. Some enemies are just immune to certain damage types, or have ridiculous attacks, forcing you to diversify your build with a co-op partner to win. There's masochistic joy in overcoming the escalating challenges, especially when the escalation goes exponential as you break into Nightmare and Hell difficulties for character levels 30 to 99 or so. The heart of it all is still multiplayer, and co-op runs to defeat bosses and farm gear are where Resurrected shines most. Building synergetic characters with a regular group is really rewarding. Classes like Paladin and Assassin only reach their full potential in a crew. That said, the loot system is an unreliable and random free-for-all, especially in co-op. This means that etiquette will prevail and you'll trade items across games and characters to get what you need. The new, larger shared stash helps you do that, but it still puts you at the mercy of others. I've already seen a lot of ninja looting, which sucks. Some of the mechanical ideas feel old school relative to how things are done in action RPGs these days, but that doesn't make them bad. For instance, you only get 2 active skills at once, but what was a technical constraint at the time is pretty fun when you get past the clunkiness. There's a lot of juggling between powers. My normal paladin rotation has Charge, Seal, Vengeance, Holy Shield, Gas Grenades, and 5 different auras in play. There's a ton of freedom to build weird and wonderful characters, like a melee sorceress and crossbow paladin. I normally encourage you to go in blind and experiment for yourself. I won't in this case, because there are copious skill traps that can ensnare new players, meaning that some abilities you might be tempted to choose don't scale well past the early game. In other words, there are right and wrong decisions, but you won't know that unless you look it up or spend a lot of time failing. Additionally, some straight-up broken things, like the infamous next hit always misses bug, have been retained in the name of keeping the flavor of Diablo 2 the same as it's always been. But that's something few people know about unless they do their homework. This also applies to broken skills like Amazon's Fin and Druid's Security. Why are they still in this game? I'm also a little sad to see that Resurrected has retained Diablo 2's arcane skill reset system. You get just one respec per difficulty level, and the only way to get more is by farming the big bosses for rare items and then shoving them in your Herodric cube. Unlimited respecs outside of ladder play would have been a prime candidate for overhaul to make Resurrected more accessible to a new generation and mitigate the skill trap issue. It's similarly galling that those things weren't addressed because the other big update in Resurrected is that you now automatically grab gold when you pass by. This change shows that a small tweak can go a long way towards removing tedium from the original game without really changing the experience. The moment-to-moment gameplay that made Diablo 2 legendary at its time, though, is completely unchanged. It's as wild and chaotic as isometric action RPG ever is. The long view, it's also kind of slow. Running is limited by your stamina bar, so any backtracking you have to do is painful. I've got other problems myself. How can Blizzard justify dropping support for land play? Why can't I clone a multiplayer character into single player? The latter is especially concerning, seeing as the servers have been temperamental at times, and I'd rather not have to start from scratch when I want to play, but the cloud doesn't. But none of those doubles in the details has overcome the fact that it's definitely fun. Diablo 2's design has aged remarkably well as an example of a relatively uncomplicated isometric action RPG. Everyone has skills, yes, but they all interact with the same systems: health, mana, stats. It's just a skill tree, a billion demons, and an infinite fountain of youth. It is, as ever, a satisfying game. Diablo 2 Resurrected updates the graphics of a great classic action RPG for a new generation. It masterfully preserves the mood of a singular game, and at the same time it preserves the gameplay as it has been for over a decade, mostly for better, occasionally for worse. Unfortunately, parts of gameplay that were standard 20 years ago just look bad now, or feel like a waste of our time. Those looking for the old king can find it right here, but they might want to politely bow.
I don't really like having shops like these in these types of games, especially because, I mean, here it seems like the skins are fully expensive.
For more, check out our reviews of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and Tales of Arise. For everything else, stick with IGN.
Even now, I shall take specifically because the loot you actually earn in the game seems to look pretty awesome. It's good that I think never once was I like, oh man, this looks cool before I pause it and shop that stuff. It's like, no, the stuff that they made in the game that you get is pretty sweet. This is all there now. But it's something deeper. Diablo 4 will be an evolving game. Fixes, updates, seasons. So we don't know if they'll push the monetization further, but for now, this is where it's at. Otherwise, the game just feels like they drew the kitchen sink and huge budget. It just has a massive world, good presentation, and compelling story, fun, time-tested, smooth gameplay. The world, like I said, is massive. It's filled with bosses, random events that can actually be really fun. Random stuff like other players popping up, but like it doesn't really all feel like it ruins the Diablo flow. In our opinion, it's just good stuff. Hardcore players may beg to differ after like 300 hours in this game, but that's where we're at now. They have an end game set up, and it's easy to roll a new character right away after completing the main game. And of course, there are the world tiers I didn't even mention. There's 4 of them at the start here for different difficulty and challenge and rewards if you're feeling pretty spicy. So again, we're only scratching the surface here, as we can only make this video so long, but early signs and impressions of Diablo 4 are pointing to yes, check it out. But of course, that's a before you buy. You know how this works by now. We give you some pros, some cons, and some personal opinion, and now we want to hear yours down in the comments. What is your experience with Diablo? Have you only ever played Diablo 3? Have you never even played any of them and are considering jumping into this one? I think you're going to be in good shape if that's the case, but hey, maybe you've been playing since the original. We'd love to hear your opinion, whatever type of player you are. Definitely let us know, but we just wanted to give you guys some gameplay and some first impressions here to inform you, and if that helped you out, clicking the like button helps us. Thank you. But, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
I'm not ready yet.